Hey guys, welcome to the Bands of the Beat, a podcast dedicated to playing all original music by bands from the greater Phoenix area. This is episode 16, and today this episode is being co-hosted by Penny Freeman, my partner on the local beat. Say hi, Penny.
Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoy today's podcast.
We are going to start the day out with Crunch, Crash, Boom by Stereo Rex. So what did you think of that, Penny?
I like that.
Well, you know, it's Stereo Rex, and I've yet to hear Stereo Rex put out anything bad or do anything bad. Those boys work so hard on what they do.
Yes, I really like their style, and I like their sound, and the beat that goes with that song is really cool, because I was like, oh, I like that.
That was one of the first things, the first time I saw them play was at Joe's Grotto. Never even heard of Stereo Rex until that night.
I have yet to see them play.
Oh, they are larger than life on stage.
And I've heard all good things about them, and I can't wait to actually see them play.
Yeah, they've got a show coming up with us, but we'll talk about that more closer to the show date. But yeah, they are pretty much larger than life, and they get up on that stage and have a lot of fun up there. So they're a really fun band to watch live in person. So up next, we are going to do Love Again, which is a brand new song that was literally just sent to me this morning by Last Page Left.
searching for answers to the questions in my mind. And all of the answers aren't so clear. The searching is over now, all because you're here. And now I know inside the way you make me feel. And now I know it's time for something real. And darling, all my life, I love the way it feels. And I hope that now it's time to love again. I've been staring down this road, not knowing where it leads, afraid of where it goes. And I've been taking all this time, searching for answers to the questions in my mind. And now I know inside the way you make me feel. And now I know it's time for something real. And darling, all my life, I love the way it feels. And I hope that now it's time to love again. And now I know inside the way you make me feel. Love again. And now I know it's time, and I love the way it feels. Love again. And now I know it's right, and I love the way it feels. Love again. And now I know inside the way you make me feel.
So what do you think, Penny? That was a brand new one for us.
I am like in awe right now because I really like his voice, and I don't know who this band is. Never heard of them, but I am definitely going to be seeking them out.
Well, I can tell you that a lot of the bands I play on here, most of the bands I actually play on this podcast, do have stuff out on Spotify for everybody to go check out. And I can say every single one of the bands that I play on here, you guys can go find them out on Facebook. So don't forget to go find their pages. That was Last Page Left with their song Love Again. So, up next, we have got a new one from our best music buddy, the master of music history, the professor, Beyon Mogul, and this is his Beethoven's Fifth. So that was Beyon Mogul's Beethoven's Fifth. And while we were off speaker, Penny and I were talking about what a phenomenal artist he is. I personally actually really love the fact that he has managed to combine classical music with a modern sound that's bringing awareness to a whole new generation. How about you?
His music style is phenomenal. I could sit here and listen to him play all day long. I mean, if you're into a good classical, just instrumental, then Beyon Mogul is your guy.
So, up next, we have got a band that I very rarely do I actually get band requests on this, but I've gotten a couple of people that have requested music from this particular band. So up next is Skull Crusher by Pelvic Meatloaf.
What's this? It's called a Skull Crusher. It's for cracking walnuts. I'll crack up you with it, let you know.
All you pieces of shit, I can't avoid your fucking trauma. Now I'm drowning in it. I'm out of patience and your lies are spreading like a disease. You gotta wish you never knew me when you're down on your knees. I wanna beat you down right now. I wanna beat you down right now.
Man.
So we're sitting here as the mic is off, and we're both bouncing around.
I'm headbanging, man. I need this music to work out. This is great.
That's definitely some high energy. Goodness, man. Patrick and Garth, I have got to shout out to both of you guys. Thank you for requesting that I go get some Pelvic Meatloaf. So up next, we have got another band that is so well known in this local community, and I was so honored that they were willing to send me some of their stuff. And again, it was based on I had requests for it. So up next, we have got Walls of Deception by Sectas.
Can't you see?
So that was Sectas Walls of Deception. I am so looking forward to the next time they are playing live so I can actually go get to meet these guys. That's one of the local bands that I know you've gotten to meet them, Penny. You got to meet them at a show that they played at Gypsy's right before the whole COVID shutdown.
Yeah, we've seen them a few times actually, and it's definitely one of Trevor's favorites. And Christian has an amazing voice and awesome guitar player.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the next time I actually get to see that, or next time they're playing in person, that I can actually go see them. Hopefully, I don't have another show that night, because that kills me when I have to miss people I really want to see.
Well, Shredfest is coming up. Sectas is playing Shredfest.
And I will be at that show. Oh, wait a minute,
Is
that?
That's on the 27th or 26th.
Yes, that's right. And I get to go to that one. So excited. I hate when I miss shows. Damn it, it's the hardest part of what I do. So, up next, we have got one of Penny here's absolute all-time favorite bands. This is a double header. It is America, Lessons in Pain by Fatal Malady.
America! What have we become? Do we really think that we can go to the House of Lords, built with human hands, and be forgiven of all our sins? Take a look in the glass. Is it half empty or half full? Or do you just see your own reflection? Can we place a telescope on the big black book? Tune in and tap in, and somehow come out the other side thinking everything will be okay? Yeah! It won't be. There's a wholesale sellout going on right now, and we are all guilty. Ice caps melting, fossil fuels burning, world leaders denying, oceans and forests dying. Fuck those fish! We ate them all. We need oil! Fill up the tank, motherfucker. Is there a plan B for oil? Feel the sunlight on my face! Is there a plan B for water? Fuck you! Stand back. Put your hands on your hips and look at all the progress we've made. Yeah! We put the planes in the sky. We drop the bombs on the fly. We let the blood flow, all for the ego. Tripping on power, they point their fingers with their foot on our throats. Sit back, get fat, while the rest of us choke. We don't even count the bodies. We just count the money. So go ahead and leave the light on and let the motor run. Because we will never become better as a people, and we will never create a better future for ourselves until we learn the lesson in pain from the one we left behind.
could that song be more fitting for right now?
It is definitely the times we're living in right now.
So, up next, we are going to play a much lighter song. Well, okay, sort of lighter. Lighter in my head, anyway. And it is one of my favorite songs by this particular group. So, up next, we have got Monster by Oddity Paradox.
1, 2, 3, 4. Footsteps creeping outside of my door. Strange things go bump in the night. Full moon howling outside my window. Feel there's something alive. Body tense, I got my sixth sense. A feeling so intense, I just might lose my mind. Feel you there, electric in the air. On fire without a care. I'm on borrowed time. Monster in my bed. Monster in my head. Monster won't let me be. You're a Dr. Frankenstein. I just wanna be free. My friends think I'm crazy. I think just maybe they don't see what I see. Clearly with my eyes see a thing that I pride. No fear stands in my way. Body tense, I got my sixth sense. A feeling so intense, I just might lose my mind. Feel you there, electric in the air. On fire without a care. I'm on borrowed time. Monster in my bed. Monster in my head. Monster won't let me be. You're a Dr. Frankenstein. I just wanna be free. I wanna get away, but my heart makes me stay. Fire burning deep down inside. Invisible chains running through my veins. Poison keeps me alive. Body tense, I got my sixth sense. A feeling so intense, I just might lose my mind. Feel you there, electric in the air. On fire without a care. I'm on borrowed time. Monster in my bed. Monster in my head. Monster won't let me be. You're a Dr. Frankenstein. I just wanna be free. Get out of my head! You're driving me insane!
So that was Oddity Paradox's Monster, and that is such a fun song.
It's one of my favorite songs of theirs, and and I can never get that song out of my head, and then it's so fitting.
All right, so up next, we have got probably... it is another fitting song for the times. I've got to say, there's a lot of stuff in this song that I can actually see happening nowadays, but it's actually a pretty funny song. This is Obliterated by Saint Madness.
So there I was, man, you know, just minding my own business, and this dude just like came up to me and started giving me shit. He said that I was way too fucked up to be at his party and some shit about calling the police. So I'm like, hey, motherfucker, better get over yourself. This party's fucking lame anyway. I've had better times when I've jerked off for no reason. In fact, I said I'm an American citizen, and God gave me this body, so it's my body, right, ladies? So I'll put any fucking drugs in it I like. And if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. What? Yeah, that's what I told him. It's what I said. What? It's what I told him. What?
Say this!
Your reasons are treason. My brain's obliterated. Your talking is blocking. My ears are obliterated. My trouble has doubled. My body's obliterated. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. 'Cause I'm obliterated. Alright, so the next thing you know, this cop's like totally in my face, and I'm like, back off, motherfucker, I didn't do anything wrong. Well, the next thing you know, this overgrown boy in blue has me tackled on the ground and is putting handcuffs on me for calling him motherfucker. And I get real pissed and I say, well, fuck, at least I didn't call you pig. Well, he didn't like that at all, so he called in for backup, and before I knew it, I felt like a long-haired white Rodney King. There were 5 or 6 of those fuckers, and they all started wailing on me with their billy clubs. I tried to tell them my name wasn't Billy, but they just kept hitting me, until I woke up in a hospital and I was told they nailed those fuckers for police brutality. And next thing you know, I'm a millionaire, and I'm standing here telling you all this shit while you're partying at my mansion. If you don't mind me saying it, I think you're way too fucked up to party here, and I'm gonna call the cops. Your reasons are treason. My brain's obliterated. Your talking is blocking. My ears are obliterated. My trouble has doubled. My body's obliterated. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. 'Cause I'm obliterated. down. Shutting down to down. I'm shutting down to down. I'm shutting down to down. No, my mom will work for me. No, my mom will work for me. No, my mom will work for me today. No, my mom will work for me. No, my mom will work for me. No, my mom will work for me today. Shutting down to down. Shutting down to down. Shutting down to down. Shutting down to down. Mine will work for me. No, my mom will work for me. No, my mom will work for me today. No, my mom will work for me. No, my mom will work for me. No, my mom will work for me today. Shutting down to down. Shutting down to down. Shutting down to down. Shutting down.
Well, excuse you.
Told you that was a funny song.
That was awesome.
And okay, guys, you got to understand. Most of these songs on this playlist, Penny picked absolutely without even knowing the songs. So a lot of this is first time here for her, and that was one that she looked at the title and she's like, Obliterated? That sounds fun. And I'm like, oh, most definitely a fun song. Gotta tell you, I part of me can't wait until I'm in the situation where I get to look at a cop and say, hey man, my name ain't Billy, but yeah, the other part of me says no thank you. So up next, we have got Better Off Dead by Downhill Trend.
Every time I call, I get the same old thing. How your whole fucking life's going down the drain. You keep on crying, but no one hears. You're gonna get it right now one of these years. Your life's in pieces all over the floor. You try to pick them up, you just drop some more. Keep on crying and your eyes are red. You know, I always told me that you're better off dead. You hold me down and you waste my time. You wanna bring me pain, you better stand in line. Well, I'm gonna escape now, baby, here I go. I'm riding away, nobody knows. You're better off dead. Every time I come, I'm coming down on you. My hands on your throat, your face turning blue. You're crying wolf again and you're spreading lies. Now you're naked in a dish, drawing flies. Flashing that smile for a few dollars more. Nothing left to you but a $2 whore. Saw you lying in a stranger's bed. You know, I always told me that you better off dead. You never learned your lesson, baby, that's your way. Who ends up with the price to pay. You think you're gonna do it, baby, not this time. Well, let's sit right back and watch you take what's mine. water, I give you gasoline. Revenge is sweet, if you know what I mean. A bottle of tequila and a burning bed. You know, I always told me that you better off dead.
So that was Downhill Trend's Better Off Dead. Those are some of the nicest guys. I've gotten to speak with Ken. He's one of their guitar players, and they are so humble. I just absolutely enjoy my conversations. I know that they're on a break right now as they are making some changes, and they're working on an EP. But I did just get a message from him last week that they are just about ready to start doing shows again, and I am over the moon excited for it.
Sweet. Yeah, I saw them at Joe's Grotto, and yeah, they're definitely a great band, and I'd definitely like to see them again.
Yeah, well, now be aware, they've made some changes, so
Well.
they're still going to be great, though. It's Downhill Trend. They can't not be great.
Change is good.
So up next, we have got a quick one for you so we can get more energy, because do we need more energy? I don't know. This set list has been pretty energetic.
Actually,
so
it's a pretty good set. I'm going to have to listen to it tomorrow when I go to the gym.
So, up next, we have got Are We Delusional by Potentially Delusional. This was a band that played for us on Saturday, and I absolutely dig their sound.
We always wanted to rock and roll, hearing songs on the radio. Then we were told about reality, but we decided to follow our dreams. Are we delusional? 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 We always wanted a better world, good life with a good girl. Then we were told about reality, but we decided to follow our dreams. Are we delusional? Are we delusional? Are we delusional?
So what did you think of that, Penny?
Well, I feel like I just went back into the 80s and fell into the Pretty in Pink, John Hughes genre of movies or something. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I know that you were at another show on Saturday. You were at the Alice Cooper Horns Up
Yes.
show over at the Starlight on Saturday. So you missed getting to see this band make their debut.
Right.
And seriously, every single song they played that night was that level of energy. And I still have to say, the only thing I don't like about their level of punk is just as I'm getting into the song, they stop and it's time for the next one.
Yeah, it was a little too short.
It's well, but punk
Not
is,
really. It's actually
punk,
good.
Punk is supposed to be short, but it's like I'm like, dude, oh damn it,
Song's
damn.
over.
Yeah, next. So, speaking of next, we are going to do another band that did their debut at my show on Saturday. This is Prison of My Own by Show and Tell. got a step back into the 80s.
Yeah, 80s hair metal.
And, you know, the funniest thing is before I got to meet these guys in person Saturday night, I never would have guessed that they were in their early 20s.
I know, that's what's so
It's
cool.
It is. It's very cool. We got a lot of good feedback on their music. I'm looking forward to seeing where these guys go.
I think they're going to move up quick.
They've definitely got a real shot at it. They've made some fans of some pretty good people already. So up next, our final song of the show. I've got to say, this is another band that they are some of the sweetest guys. Definitely, it was an absolute pleasure when I got to go sit down and interview this band. Very, very mellow, very laid back, and I am so excited that I get the pleasure of putting on a show that they are my headlining band June 20th. So I'm really looking forward to getting to actually see these guys. Now, I've seen them play live because I got to watch them practice, but it's not the same as
Yeah, I can't wait to
getting
see them.
to see them on stage.
Actually, I'm looking forward to meeting them.
Yeah.
And of course, Penny.
That
We have the same name. And the funny thing is one day I noticed on our Facebook that we actually had the same last name. Not Freeman, but my prior name before.
I didn't even realize that. That is so funny.
And so I messaged her and I'm like, yeah, we had the same last name. I'm like, how weird is that? So I can't wait to meet her.
So this is Dream Girl by Grudge Meyer.
Never thought about protection, although it crossed your mind. When I see you lying here, all alone and scared, what could be on your mind? Paint a picture by your window, a little girl with fantasies, living life without a care, happiness everywhere. If destruction all the way across your mind.
All right, so that was Dream Girl by Grudge Meyer. And while the mic was off, we were actually just sharing some stories about the guys of the band. And I got to tell you, ladies, although he's spoken for, you have definitely got to go check out Jerry's profile. You can find him from the Grudge Meyer page. I won't actually put his full name out there, just in case his girlfriend gets mad at me. But wow, my goodness, not only does he have pretty toys, but holy, moving on, because I think I've just turned like 6 shades of red.
She's a dreamer girl.
Oh my goodness, that was interesting.
I love this song. Actually, this is probably my favorite off of this album, and I listen to this a lot.
Actually, I think one of my favorites by them is Runaway. But this is definitely a good one, too, for sure.
He's got a great voice. I like the sound.
Alan, he does. He does. Mm-hmm. And this band, one of the interesting things that I like about this band is their youngest member is the drummer's son, who is not even 20 yet, if I remember correctly. So their age span is from 20-ish to mid-50-ish. And they absolutely take advantage of the fact that they have got that knowledge level and that connection to that entire age span.
Yeah, because the music
people.
shows it a lot. And
Absolutely.
It fits for all generations, right, in that age group.
Yeah, it does. And it's really good stuff. So, I'm going to do that one reminder of, guys, you can find every single one of these bands out there on Facebook. Go find their pages. Go like their pages. Let them know that they're doing a great job, because they really do need to hear that from somebody other than Penny and I.
Yeah. And don't forget, Grudge Meyer has a show on.
Not only does Grudge Meyer have a show on, Grudge Meyer and For Display Only and Some Fucking Band and, oh my God, what is the...
I don't know.
I am horrible.
I lost my phone.
I am absolutely horrible about who my fourth band is. That really... Some Fucking Band, Grudge Meyer, For Display Only, and Penny's looking up the show poster as we speak. This is so horrible.
What day is it?
The 20th.
20th. It's not even on here. How come it's not on here?
All right, it does. So the fourth band, I'm sorry, guys. I've absolutely blanked. I obviously have still not had enough coffee yet today. But we do have a show at the Blues Bar on the 20th of June with Grudge Meyer as our headliner. Go check it out. The show poster is out there. It's a $5 cover charge. So, today's podcast of Bands of the Beat, the podcast that absolutely is dedicated to playing original music by bands of the greater Phoenix area.
Moons, Birds, and Monsters.
Oh, Moons, Birds, and Monsters. Oh my God, how did I forget them? Holy cow, those guys rock.
Yes.
So, that was Moons, Birds, and Monsters that's going to be on that show with Grudge Meyer, For Display Only, and Some Fucking Band. Again, this podcast is dedicated to playing all original music by bands in the greater Phoenix area, and this podcast was brought to you by No Bones About It Dog Grooming. If your fur baby needs a touch-up, it's time to reach out to Jenny at 708-642 708-2323. Again, that's 708-642-2323, and that is Jenny. She will take wonderful care of your fur baby. Thank you guys for tuning in to Bands of the Beat today. I hope you had as much fun listening to this as Penny and I have had putting this podcast on for you today. I swear to God, we are only high on the energy from the music and, okay, maybe a little bit of caffeine. Mm-hmm. But y'all have a great day out there, and please stay safe.
And keep rocking.